Do not fear, for I am here. As long as you eat my pubic hair. I mean, what?
Oh, that's quite an interesting intro.
What's up, everybody? Me and Brady are back at it again. Today we will be ranking summoning jutsus from the Naruto series. I think we got some very interesting ones lined up for you today. We obviously didn't go large on it. We didn't want to do too many, so we took some of our favorites and some of the most relevant ones to rank today.
And then we didn't include some of like the non-canon filler ones, like that one castle summoning one.
But yeah, we also didn't include stuff like insect summoning because that was kind of far-fetched. So we decided to just rank the direct summoning jutsu type of
That
stuff.
was more just to get some more poisonous bugs.
Like we got bugs, bees, spiders. We could pick one. We picked Kirimaru spiders for those arachnid lovers out there.
I love me a good spider, bro.
Um, but yeah, today is actually going to be a very unique ranking. Instead of just doing pure power base, we're also going to be doing utility because a lot of these have major utility but not a lot of power and can be used in very disorienting ways. So we're going to be ranking them in terms of versatility, utility, and power, and also just how generically good they are based on chakra consumption and things like that.
Plus, some of them look kind of cool, so that also helps.
Bro, let's start off with the first summoning jutsu we ever see. The summoning dogs.
Earth style Fang Pursuit Jutsu.
Kakashi had some of the craziest summons within the entire Naruto series, including what I like to call summoning jutsu no Susanoo. I know it's not a summoning, but still funny. Um, but yeah.
Wait,
So, Kakashi's ninja hounds are very versatile. They could be used for tracking, they could be used in combat, as we saw against Zabuzamomoshi. They can be used so often that it's crazy. Obviously, tracking and combat are just two of very minuscule. We know they're able communication. They can deliver things. They're able to act
very
as
quick,
partners. They can even apply basic first aid,
which is funny.
which is
And
funny
then
indeed.
in boy, Paku's he also has very soft paws apparently.
And Paku is very intelligent, capable of a lot of things, including very, very in-depth strategy. So overall, in terms of power, I can't put it above a C rank in terms of power, because like, let's be honest, a group of Genin could probably overpower the group dogs. But in
I don't know.
terms of utility, they do get a lot more.
Oh yeah.
So in terms of like summoning capability, from utility to everything else, I would give them a solid A rank for those
Yep. Yep.
because they are arguably the most versatile of all summons.
Definitely.
Because Kakashi is the best Uchiha, fight me.
Yep. Yep.
We
Yep.
got some
Really
more
good.
Uchiha summons. Starting off with Sasuke's Hawk summoning.
Which is a very useful for
Flight.
info.
Flight is very useful. It's a bird. A lot of people in a lot of climates won't think about that just being a big bird really high up, so it's really useful for scouting. But in terms of power, it's very weak. Most other large summonings could easily take them out, and they could arguably be taken out very easily by a simple long range ninjutsu. So, I would in fact say these are both less useful and less powerful than the dog summonings.
I would have to agree.
Because unlike the dogs, which in combat can, for example, lock an opponent's arms down and prevent them from using ninjutsu, this thing is dead to a singular water dragon or a singular fireball. So B rank is kind of the highest we could put it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And with the theme of Uchihas, we also got the Uchiha family crow summoning. Obviously, we're not doing cats here because the cats are from filler. So instead, we're going to be doing the crow summoning. What do you think about the crows, Brady?
Man, you can't go wrong with the crows. Itachi's substitution with crows. And
Yeah.
being able to quite literally store a fully functioning Mangekyo Sharingan in general, inside of a crow's eye socket, and then later on be able to use it to cast a genjutsu on somebody.
Yeah, it
And
is
then from
extremely utile, but in terms of combat ability, it's non-existent. A villager with a frying pan could beat the crows.
oh look, it's dinner. Whack.
Exactly, bro. Like Ichiraku ramen solos.
Absolutely. Without
So
even
even
using
though they
power
do have a
slot.
lot of versatility, being functional storage, substitutions, and general scouting with them being very intelligent animals, due to their non-existent combat powers, I am feeling comfortable putting this in D. Because everything we've done before just does what they do, but better.
True.
So, next up, one of the most useful or useless summoning, in Naruto history is the spider summoning from Kirimaru during the Sasuke retrieval arc.
Yep.
Let's be honest, apart from laying webs, they did nothing. D rank. To kind of follow that up, I would like to say Tayuya's demon summonings.
Yeah.
Functional boost to Genjutsu, powerful on their own, could cause paralysis, could stick people in place. All of them had unique combat effects. They're really hard to get rid of because they're very durable, not like normal summonings. So this one, in actuality, is a solid A tier.
I will have to agree. Plus they have very interesting art designs for them too.
Very interesting designs indeed. Very unique from every other summoning, if not the most unique out of any summoning. I think they definitely deserve that A rank spot.
Absolutely.
Next up is Orochimaru's Raimon summoning, the summoning gates.
Yep.
Let's be honest, one trick pony. Really good at defense, nothing else, C rank.
I mean, yep.
They do exactly what they're meant to do.
Which they still can be broken through with a strong enough tailed beast bomb.
A four-tailed beast bomb. It's like, yeah, they could protect you against Shukaku, but anything past that, you're screwed.
Yeah. Isn't the maximum is like that's either 3 or 5, something like that?
It's 3.
Is there? Okay, that's
it does have some use with like the four-corner ceiling technique. They can make for a near impossible penetration because obviously the barrier is very powerful, and if you somehow make it past the barrier, you have to worry about the Reichmon, which are blocking the casters, which would just regenerate the barrier. So they do have a lot of utility in that sense, but it really comes down to what you have on top of them that matters. So it's like, even though they do exactly what they're intended to do, they don't do much outside of that. And I know a lot of people are going to be mad that we're ranking this above the spiders and the crows, but the spiders and the crows are glorified storage, in all honesty, and don't do much outside of that, while these are really good at the blocking. It's like, why have the crows or have the spiders when you could just seal your stuff inside of a simple seal? Or you could just substitute with a log.
True. Not to even mention, like, let's be fair, a crow and bugs, they're not going to be able to stop a tail beast bomb. At least up to 4 tails.
True. And on top of that, we got Orochimaru Snake Summoning. The most powerful in terms of pure destruction summoning.
Yes.
But no utility. It is there for combat and is not good at anything else.
Combat, and let's not even talk about Orochimaru's main snake, Manda, has to have 100 human sacrifices anytime.
It's like, a lot of people would like to argue Boruto's snake is better. Yes, but we're not looking into Boruto right now. We're going over Naruto-specific summonings. So it's like, even though there are a lot more that appear in Boruto, we're not really going over those right now. So,
and if you guys want, we could always do that.
But since it has no, like, utility to it, it's really good at combat, though. I would place it square middle of the rank to top of B rank. Because it has nothing else to offer.
True, which is kind of sad because, the snakes are pretty cool summoning, but...
They are. Naruto's Toad summonings. The Toad summoning, obviously, is the most versatile summoning of anything.
Yeah.
There is a
they
toad
can
for everything.
track.
A toad for attack, a toad for defense, a toad for ninjutsu, a toad for sealing. It is
Then you got,
incredible.
not to mention the tracking toad.
There's just so much. And I would like to put them in S rank, but toads are also some of the most chakra consuming animals out there.
Which realistically only people with
But I'm
Jonin.
still putting them in S rank, nevertheless.
Yep. And let's be
They
fair, only
are the
people
best
that
summoner.
high Jonin to Kage level can realistically only be the ones to summon them.
True.
Just because unless
It's like you
they're
could
like
still
massive.
summon the other toads. Like you could summon a smaller toad like Amakichi or his brother, which are specialized in ninjutsu, have that utility. The sealing toads are pretty small. You could use them. The tracking toads, their utilities are still available for like people with smaller chakra amounts.
That's true.
But the bosses definitely pay off the high summoning cost because it's like they are just so powerful. They're everything Manda is, but better.
Yep. Plus, let's be honest, they kind of look cooler depending on which one they
Okay.
summon.
Also, next up, last of the Sannin summonings, the most powerful summoning in the Naruto world that's not outright a Jinchuriki summoning, like it's not a Ten Tails or a Tailed Beast. It's Katsuyu.
Let's put off the big point here. No one has summoned her at her full size, I believe.
Her full size is said to be the size of a mountain. She is insurmountably large, probably comparable to the Ten Tails in size. Her utility is off the charts. She can split in smaller amounts, heal hundreds of people, if not thousands of people across the battlefield. And her combat ability is actually there with her acid style jutsu. And if someone like Naruto could summon her, she would be the most potent summoning in all of Naruto.
Oh, absolutely. Especially because
Top of
Naruto
S rank.
uses...
You can't put her down because of her summoner. Sakura doesn't have enough chakra to get her in her full, so it's like she still deserves better than the Toads.
Yep, and wasn't in the Pain destroying the villager where it was either that or it was war.
In all honesty, I think she should go below the Toads because like we still have Fukasaku and his wife who are like like genjutsu specialists too. It's like Toads just have everything. I believe she was able to summon a larger Katsuyu than what Tsunade was capable of. But we know that was still like, what, 20% of her actual body?
And she only could really do because if I'm not, she had it while they had the Nine Tails float.
So yeah, Katsuyu would just be so powerful if her full body could be summoned. But in pure utility, she only has healing in the acid, so she still goes below the Toads. If you have the chakra to summon multiple Toads, you could easily defeat Katsuyu.
Yeah.
So yeah, Katsuyu, bottom of S rank, really good summon. I would actually suggest Katsuyu for someone like Guy, because obviously use of the gates is very taxing on the body, rips muscles, breaks bones. Katsuyu could mitigate a lot of that damage, even with someone with low chakra reserves, because they only need to summon a small percentage of her body, less than 1%. So someone like Guy should be able to summon them. Obviously, Lee can't because he can't control how his chakra forms. But Guy would find a lot of use in someone like Katsuyu. Would make his fights be able to draw out for long periods of times. Makes it so that he could more often use the gates, making him much more powerful shinobi. And talking about that, arguably the weakest summon in all of Naruto, Guy's Tortoise.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it put in some work when he yeeted that guy and just said, "Human boulder, motherfucker, I'm Choji now."
And then we got his SOS.
I would put it above the spiders, but below the crows.
I think that worked.
It's not that useful.
Let's be fair though.
No
that
combat
tortoise,
power, no utility.
I mean, other than that one SOS one that can move like almost the speed of light because of how fast it got to the Hokage's office.
Which still makes no sense.
Yeah. especially because they're kind of slow animals to begin with.
Now we start getting into the more powerful stuff, the things that have both utility and combat potential. The beheading blade dance, or the wind style beheading blade dance from Tamari. Very
I'm
powerful
pretty sure,
summoning jutsu.
I'm pretty sure it's called like the Windsickle Jutsu or something.
I know it was called something like that in dub. But her summon is so utile. It works off of her wind style. The only restriction is it will only be useful to someone who uses that type of wind style. It won't be useful to someone like Naruto. It might be useful to Tamari and someone like Danzo, but outside of just that demographic, very rare chakra nature. It's not going to see much use. But if it
Which is
does,
kinda,
it is incredibly useful. It's still a normal summoning. You could use it outside of combat. It's a Weasel. It can get into tight spaces. It's quick. It has a wind style mastery. It is pretty useful. I'm going to put it between Manda and the Hawk.
I agree with that.
It is extremely powerful for a low ranking summoning. It is not a sage animal. It's not as powerful as some of the other things on this list. But a really powerful one, and an issue at that, is Hanzo's Salamander.
Oh man,
The
deadly
poison,
salamander.
the combat power, the
The
defense.
Warhammer.
It is off the charts. I would put it at the bottom of A rank. It doesn't have as much utility as the demonic summons or the dog summons, but makes up for that in spades with its combat power.
Oh yeah.
In
Definitely.
combat, it is the ultimate summon. Apart from Toad, of course. There's not much to say about Hanzo. We know he's one of the strongest shinobi who's ever lived in Naruto.
Yep.
Strong enough to compare, if not beat, all three Sannin.
Yep.
Obviously,
Which,
his summoning stood up against theirs, which is incredible.
Yep. Not to mention that's how the Sannin got their name anyways, was because of Hanzo.
So you know this thing is very, very powerful. Being comparable
Very
to all three Sage Animal bosses.
Not to mention, didn't Hanzo get a poison salamander?
Yes, yes, he did.
Poison sac medically put into his body.
Yeah, next up is the, I believe, second Mizukage summoning shell, or summoning clam. This thing is pure utility and defense. It is a better Rashomon. It can create illusions that people can't see through, regardless of their genjutsu capacity. Not even a Tachi would be able to see through this. It is incredibly powerful. Its defense is off the charts.
Oh, absolutely.
It is just a better Rashomon. But it doesn't have any other use aside from that. I'll put it above Rashomon, but nothing else.
Not to mention, even that, it can add its genjutsu on top of their summoner, making it so that the summoner can talk.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the perfect defense.
It is more perfect than the.
It's better than Gaara's.
It's better than Gaara's. It's
better than the
better than
Susanoo.
rotation. Definitely better than rotation.
I think rotation would be crazy on someone like Naruto with like near endless amounts of chakra. It's like, imagine the gigantic rotation dome you could create.
No, none of that. Just imagine he uses his Karama's chakra.
Or like adding a change of chakra nature to it.
God. His wind. Oh my god, that'd be terrifying.
Would be terrifying.
A wind style rotation.
We always save the best two summonings for last. In these rankings, we like keeping the best characters for last. This is one of Sakura's unique summoning, and it is summoning Naruto and Sasuke by screaming like a little bitch. The user, awful. The summoning method, awful. Power and utility, off the charts. Top of S rank.
Absolutely.
Bruh, summoning Jutsu Naruto and Sasuke is incredibly powerful. These are the two most powerful characters on Earth. Unmatched in utility, unmatched in power. Everything from genjutsu to ninjutsu to ultimate defenses, near infinite chakra. by far the best summoning. Unless we account for the actual best summoning all of Naruto, summoning Jutsu Shino.
Yep.
Now I know what a lot of you are saying. There is no summoning Jutsu Shino. But there is summoning Jutsu Insect. And Shino can substitute with his insects. So he could be anywhere at any time at the call of a summoning. And everyone knows you can't beat Shino. Shino is the strongest character in all of Naruto, apart from the Sage of Six Bowls. Incredibly versatile. Can heal, can siphon chakra, can break through defenses, can put up defenses, can substitute. Great at teaching. Like, if you summon Shino, he could just teach you to be a great shinobi. In all honesty, Naruto and Sasuke are powerful, but Shino is more powerful.
Yep. Absolutely.
To those people in the comments complaining about Shino, I don't want to hear it. Stop with the Shino hate. Shino is the best at everything he does. And everything he does is the best. So if you think we should change this ranking anyway, make sure to leave your opinion down in the comment below. I'm sure Brady has some incredible parting words for you guys. Brady, take it away.
Everyone, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. If you want more tier list videos, let us know. Me and Six quite enjoy making these.
And we will be happy to do whatever you suggest in the comments down below. It doesn't need to be Naruto. It could be anything except Boruto, since Brady doesn't like Boruto.
Yep.
And if this video comes out and Brady still hasn't paid me, I'll comment it down below. Since this one is kind of recorded the same day as the previous one, he should have paid me by now. If he didn't, just know I will be putting it in the comments. So if you see that comment from me, make sure to berate Brady for it.
Yep, you can. And like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a nice day.
Peace, losers.